Hey guys, welcome back. Today was a crazy day, hectic. I babysat my niece today with Aubrey, and she's a good girl, but I was surprisingly surprised that it wasn't as crazy as more crazy than it was, that's for sure. But it was a good day. Yeah, it was a good day today, overall, at least. Today I wanted to talk about decluttering. This is going to be my new setup from now on, just so you know, until I get out of my funk. It's been a while. But I know anyways, decluttering is what I want to talk about. I wanted to first I just got this purse from my dad yesterday, Tree of Life. He tried giving it to my mom, but my mom said that I would probably wear it more, and she's right. It has like 2 pockets inside, big ones. There's a big pocket right here, you can barely fucking see it. There you go. There's one right there. It goes down all the way, and then there's a bigger one, if you can see that. Bigger one. It like almost splits in half, which I like. And I like it as well because I want to get a tattoo right here of the Tree of Life, but the trunk being a DNA symbol. And it being colorful, and the roots on the bottom being woven into my skin, like kind of just in and out, like roots. So, that's why I kind of was like, oh my gosh, when he gave me that, it was pretty great. I was like, oh, that reminds me of my tattoo that I want. Don't you dare fucking come over here and start meowing, Bray. But anyways, just some tips on decluttering. I've been having a very tough time recently on doing anything. I do work tomorrow at 6:30 in the morning, so I have to go to bed like literally right after this video, pretty much, but it's okay. I'd rather do it in the mornings anyways, because then I don't have to be gone so long and have people watch Aubrey for a while. She's a handful, so I get it. Here are some tips. I personally, when decluttering, would start small. If you if you think of decluttering, try not thinking of your entire house. Think of one spot, one drawer, one corner of your house that needs to be done. Like me, I'm still trying to gain the courage to go through all of that clutter of baby clothes. When it comes down to it, it's probably not going to be a lot. It's just, I know if I do it, I'm going to be winded, like out of breath, because it's like everything's been getting me out of breath recently. So I'm just like trying to take it easy as much as possible, especially after work. So anyhow, just pick a small area to start with, of course, and once you've established an area, gradually expand it to the rest of your home. Like when I do declutter those clothes, I'll go into doing the kitchen most likely, or maybe not even that, because I'm doing baby clothes mostly. It'll probably go into my room, and then doing all of the baby clothes in there and situating the fucking stuff, and then after that it'll probably go into Aubrey's room so I can get her shit in order. It's gonna take a while, and I know that, and I hope it doesn't take too long. I had a feeling I should have started getting all of his stuff together and put up and ready for him like a month ago. And so hopefully it doesn't become a regret. Get out of there. Anywho. And just go from there. Maybe you need to take out the trash. Go and just start looking on the floors everywhere around your home and seeing if you need to get some trash out of there and just clean up a little bit, tidy up. It's not like fully clean, just like, get the trash, pick it up, put it in another bag, put it in your trash bag, take the entire trash bag, take it out. That's easier said than done. Easier said than done. Or you could, I kind of also like to set goals personally, not like writing it down, but I have the idea in my head of what I want to do, and then I write down what has to be done, and I go one step at a time. That's what I usually do. So setting goals, like which room in your house needs to be done the most? What needs to be looked at right now and getting it all sorted out as fast as possible? Me, my room. Not the living room, my room. Because it has just Aubrey's clothes that I still have to put away. It has dirty clothes that I gotta pick up. It has the baby's clothes that I gotta put away. And then it has all of the diapers for the new baby. And I have to put all of the stuff up and hang it. And just, it's just too much. It's just too much. I'm gonna need help. A lot of it. Anyways. You can always do like a what's her name? Marie Kondo. I don't know. I don't remember her name. But anyways, you know what I mean. She, you can consider something that she does is more like seeing if it makes you happy, brings you joy, doesn't give you joy at all. What does it serve for you? If you are, let's say, packing to move, like, let's say I pack up all my stuff. All of the stuff that I'm packing, I would consider getting rid of some stuff so I can have some room. My husband is yelling at his video game. If you're gonna move, I would personally consider seeing what in, like, let's say I'm packing up my room. What in my room do I not need in the next home? If I'm thinking of this and I'm, let's say, going into a bigger house, then why not? I would probably not need actually a difficult one because I haven't had this mindset in a while, so I probably wouldn't need our shoe rack. I probably wouldn't need the chair that we have in there. Definitely not the Wi-Fi stuff. So it's like you're just getting rid of stuff, and hopefully that doesn't happen for a while for me. Anyhow, but yeah, I'd consider that for sure. Like, what is it that I don't need in the next home? When it's like you're going through changes, like Big Mouth says. Everyone's going through changes. Doesn't matter about puberty or anything. When going into a new home or a new state or a new country, you have to consider the fact that you're probably going to have to lighten your load. And living there is probably going to change your perspective on just life in general, maybe, because living up here where I am right now, compared to where I was before, down the hill from me, has definitely changed my life in a sense to where I didn't have to stress too much on getting a job. Like, I was stressing for a little bit, but that's because I didn't know when it was going to get busy. Luckily, when I started working, it was that day that it got crazy. So, yeah. Like, I brought the people with me or something, but it was stressful for a second because we do need money, and yeah, it's something. So that's always something to consider. That's for sure. And yeah, just ask yourself questions when going through all of your stuff, whether you're packing up or not, and just see if you actually need it. What are you going to use it for? Do you have 5 pairs of scissors? Do you only use one? I would suggest keeping it at 1 instead of the other 4. What do you want? Don't start meowing, please. She's so annoying at night. She gets to this stage. She's at this stage now in our home because she's comfortable now, to where she just meows the entire night unless she's sleeping. And when she sleeps, she cuddles me. So that's cool. But the meow is so tiny but so high pitched that it's annoying. It pisses my husband off for sure. I'm like, gosh. Anyways, I'm trying to read some of the topics that I wrote down. I can't even fucking see. Okay, that one's interesting. There are a couple more things on, like, getting your mind into that person, like, asking yourself questions. You can always get rid of the things that may make you feel down, like unmotivated or unproductive or whatever. So that for me would be the couch. To an extent. But I don't know what. I mean, yeah, get rid of stuff that doesn't make you feel makes you feel unproductive or unmotivated. That's for sure. Like, I can't think of anything in my house that would do that. But if you guys think of that, that is a pretty good option to keep in mind. Mittens. She ain't listening. It's fine. Oh, God. Anyhow. Or, there's a thing called the hanger trick, where you hang all of your clothes in one direction, which I do because it's easier to grab, and flip the hangers as you wear and wash them. And then it's kind of like after 6 months of doing that, you'll see which clothes you wear more often, and then you'd probably get more of the motivation or the sense to throw it away or donate it. So let's say you put your clothes on the hangers in the closet, the looping side facing the wall. That's what I do. And if you wear it and flip it over after a few months, you'll see that which ones you wore more often. And I think for me, I don't have much clothes, so that would probably make me to be only I probably do wear all of my clothes. Like, this is a new shirt. I'm wearing it because I have no other clothes. So yeah. That's a pretty good thing. I've never done that. I kind of already just know what kind of what things I don't want, or what things don't fit me, or what things I just don't particularly like anymore, and I get rid of it the best way I can. So that's a good thing to do, though. That I've never heard of that. Honestly, I've never heard of that, but maybe that'll help you. That's for sure. Um, there is a thing that you can, I guess, do. You don't have to. I don't. So, but decluttering, try to declutter regularly, like every day. You could try decluttering for 10 minutes a day, or clean and organize every 2 weeks or once a month. I tried doing that once a month. I tried decluttering and organizing and cleaning once a month. I clean every day, but the organizing, yeah, that needs to be done once a month. I personally wouldn't declutter 10 minutes a day. If I'm gonna declutter, it's gonna be at least 30 minutes because it's a lot of stuff. And if you're living at your like by yourself, or like with family, like your mom or dad or sister, brother, whatever, then you have less stuff to declutter or organize, since you're going to be having your own room, your own space. It's the same thing with married couples, or just couples in general, or people in a relationship, or people who live with a roommate or whatever. Own your own space, but you're sharing the entire house. You know, you both. Let's say it's me and my husband. We both use all of the appliances. We both make our house a mess. We both make our room dirty. Our room is probably the dirtiest room in the house, and that's not a brag at all. It could be worse, that's for sure. But yeah, we just we like to say that we are lazy hygiene, in a sense. We know it's there. We know we need to clean it, but it's gonna take us a while to do that. And it's not necessarily a good thing, but it's not necessarily a bad thing either. So it's just like basically taking your time. Our room is the least that we worry about. We mainly worry about the living room. Mainly because when we have guests over, they don't always come into the kitchen. They don't come into our room. They might go into Aubrey's room, but that's her space. She makes the mess. And I try getting her to clean up her mess every week. At least every week. Maybe every 2 weeks. I don't know. When was the last time she cleaned her room? Like a week ago maybe. I don't know. But anyways. I guess you could also put in there, when you are decluttering and getting rid of stuff, you can try to donate often, or as much as possible, as much as you can. And it is a quick way to declutter, especially if you don't need the money. that's what I put down there. If you don't need the money, I guess, yeah, donate as much as possible, as long as you don't need the money. I need the money, but I know if I sell that stuff, I'm not going to sell it because I have bad luck with that. It's not going to happen. Not right now. Not anytime soon. So I donate that shit. I'd rather have somebody in need of clothes take my clothes, rather than selling it to someone who probably won't even wear it. You know? I don't want to waste their time. I don't want to waste my time. So I'd rather donate it to like a thrift shop, or Angel View, or whatever places else there is. Um, and like I've said before in past videos, earlier videos, you can always put it into 3 categories of decluttering, or even just cleaning in general. Obviously, it's a throw away, so trash, recycle, donate. What I like to do is like a maybe pile. Like it could be a recycle pile, but well, I guess recycle and donate is kind of the same, but I like to put like a maybe pile and just like think on it, because I could want it eventually. Um, but that's not necessarily the case, so that's why I put it in maybe, and then if I don't think of an answer in a day or two, I put it in with throwaway or donate stuff. Bitch, the fuck? Okay. My cat was going into the trash can. Excuse me. And then, yeah, so throw away, recycle, donate, or a maybe pile, and then a sell. Sell your stuff. I don't put a sell because, like I said, it just doesn't work for me. If it works for you, awesome. Whatever works for you works for you. It doesn't work for me because I know it's not going to get a lot of attention. It's probably going to take years for me to sell all that stuff. I wish it wasn't like that, but I guess I just don't have great style. You know? You just never know. Shut the but that's pretty much it. Yeah, if I personally, the only thing that I do is start small, ask yourself questions, and categorize the items. Like, I don't do all of this stuff, so you don't have to do all of it. It's just maybe some people do all of it. I don't know. Can you stop it? Thank you. What? Let me see. Is there anything else that I wrote down that was... Let's see what that is. Oh, that was awesome. That was great. Shut the fuck up. Okay. Ow. There is a thing going around, there are a few things going around right now, actually, that I wrote down, that is, give one item away each day, either to a friend, donate, or sell, or whatever. Give one item away each day, and you'll, within a year, 365 days, you'll be getting rid of 365 things, and maybe you won't even realize that they're missing. If you do realize they're missing, you can always replace it with something better. And then there's also this 12-12-12 challenge, which is locate 12 items to throw away, 12 items to donate, and 12 items to be returned to their proper home, which is, let's say the counter is a disaster and there's cereal on the counter. Get the cereal, put it in the counter. It doesn't have to be anything too big. It could be anything. Like, and maybe you didn't put, I don't know, that's a very hard one. Just if it doesn't belong there, put it away, basically. But I don't really care for that. That's why I just say, like, I just clean. So when I see things lying around that aren't supposed to be there, I just put it away. I don't just do the 12-12-12. It's just, it's gonna happen regardless. You can always view your home as a first-time visitor, which that's very hard to do unless you are really good at that stuff, because I'm not. I can't just pretend I don't live somewhere. I can't just I do try to look into other people's perspectives in seeing my home. My house is a mess, probably to some people, and that is perfectly fine, and I guess I just don't care. Because my home is my home, and if you have a problem with my mess, you can get the fuck out. You can just get out of my house. I don't care. It's not that messy, not to me, because it's just toys. So if you have a problem with it, you can either help me clean it up or get out. Period. And that's when you can also get help from a friend, obviously, and maybe having that one person help you would be a lot, not only better for you, but for your mental health, your just the week in general. Maybe it'll make it a lot easier for you, less stressful, for sure, more fun because you did it with someone. But yeah, I personally want to try that one, what is it? Ow. It's not on here, but there's this one method to where people get 30 items or something and put it in a box or a packing, a storage box, basically. Put it away in the garage or just somewhere that you're not going to be looking for a while, and come back to it after a week or maybe even a month and see if you missed anything. Because if you're trying to look for something and you can't find it and it's in that box, you're gonna have to go in and get that box. You're gonna use it, so that's fine. Get what you need out and then put it away. But I want to try that. I personally want to do that. I want to get some stuff, put it in the box, because I've accidentally done that before, but I wasn't living here. I was living at my other place, my last house. I didn't realize, oh my gosh, I didn't realize, but anyways, I didn't realize, but I didn't unpack one of the boxes. Or maybe I did, but I didn't take everything out, and I just kept the box lying around. And I was looking for stuff. I was like, where did that go? Oh my gosh. I was missing something. I don't even remember what it was. I was missing something for a week. And I think it was probably I don't know what it was, but it was something to do with either cleaning or dishes or something. It was something I was missing, and I went into the box eventually and I found it. And then I just left the box be. I didn't even see what else was in there. I just was looking for that one thing. Put that away, and then I came back to that box when we were moving into my parents' house before this place. And I looked into it and I was like, wow, that's what was in this box. And I totally didn't care because I didn't need anything in that box. There was a couple things. Maybe there was my jump rope and stuff. I kept that mainly just to, what if I have a random hair up my butt and I just want to fucking do jump rope? I don't know. But yeah, that would be pretty interesting to do. Soon. Definitely soon. Maybe even after the baby's born and I just like kind of put Aubrey's stuff away and see what she misses or not. I have a feeling she won't miss anything. Honestly, like I have toys in this garage a lot and she doesn't care. She doesn't ask for them. She doesn't anything. She only plays with the toys that are out or in her room. It's a disaster in her room. So, yeah, so if you got anything out of what I just said, any of the tips, try one at a time, see which one works best for you. I really highly suggest starting small. If you are used to doing that, then awesome. Maybe expand your horizons. Maybe do the entire room. I don't know. That's up to you. I need to declutter. That's all I know, and that's why I did this topic, because I'm trying to build my motivation back. It's just taking a long time. Like I'm constantly like, I should probably do that. I gotta do that. It needs to happen. But when it comes down to it, I always just need help. I have to do it with someone, because if I do it by myself, I'm gonna be so out of breath. It's not gonna be pretty. So I need help. That's for sure. And my family already knows that I'm going to need help, and eventually they'll probably help me. It all depends on the day. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I hope something in this helps somebody. And I would say if you're doing anything that I have mentioned, or at least trying it, just keep doing it. I'd say the best way to actually build a habit, as most people know, is do it for a week straight. Like if you're not a person to make the bed in the morning, which I am not, I do not like to, because I like my bed ready for me, and that is messy. I need to pull over my covers. But if you want to become a person that does that and makes their bed every morning because it helps your motivation, then by all means, try to make your bed every single morning after you wake up for a week straight, and I'm sure it'll kick in as a habit, and it'll be a lot easier for you to remember to do and have the motivation to do it. So if you're going to start small, or even just set goals for yourself, I would suggest at least setting a goal. Let's say you're setting a goal to keep your house at least decently organized, one room at a time. I'd suggest doing it with one room for a week or a month straight, preferably a week, to get into the habit of doing it, and then just keep doing it and see where it takes you after a month. If you end up liking it or it works really well, I'd say keep doing it. It all depends on just you. So if you're like me, and when your mental stress is way too much, take a break. It doesn't matter how long it is, because eventually it's gonna have to just get done. And yeah, so thank you all for tuning in today. I will be doing a live on Friday, as usual, and I do apologize again for the last live. It did not go as planned at all. At all. And it sucks, but hopefully it'll be better on Friday. I don't work Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, so hopefully I'll have enough energy to do a little bit more. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, comments, ask down below. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and like and share this video, and look at the memberships if you haven't already. I promise you they are a lot more than what I do on this video. You guys have a great day, and I have to go settle a cat down real quick. See you guys tomorrow.